Rise of the Tomb Raider is the most fun I have had in an adventure game since Uncharted 2. Lara Croft's latest adventure is both breathtaking and astounding, with a little gut-wrenching and heart-pounding thrown into the mix. From beautiful vistas, the challenging puzzles, difficult enemies, and an engrossing and dark venture into Lara's sanity, this game delivers on every front. Without giving too much away, the story in Rise of the Tomb Raider is not only a redemption for Lara, but for her father as well. Lara sets out to prove her father was telling the truth about what he found before he died. Along the way, she realizes she isn't the only one after the artifact she is seeking. A secret organization known as Trinity want the divine source and will cut down anyone in their path to obtain it. Luckily, Lara has new weapons, skills, and knowledge at her disposal this time around. With more upgrades for each weapon, more weapons to choose from, craftable items, and crafting on the fly, she is certainly a force to be reckoned with. The combat is both satisfying and brutal, as you hear every crunch that is offered as your arrow hits its mark and your bullets reach their targets. Poison arrows stun your targets, while throwing glass bottles distracts them. You can craft explosive arrows and flame arrows. The rope arrow makes a return, along with climbing axes. When you acquire a new weapon this time around, it doesn't replace the weapon you had. Instead, each weapon has its own upgrades and upgrade system, so you can make your own loadouts and see what works for you. The upgrades include scopes, stocks, hair triggers, anything you want. The sky is the limit. Wildlife plays a bigger part this time around. Not only do you get resources and XP for hunting kills, you also get weapon pieces and skins for outfits. Wolves aren't your only animal enemy this time, so be careful, because the animals on this game are extremely hard to fight. So make sure you're prepared, because it will be a fight you will remember. Lara's movement and the way she gets around in Rise of the Tomb Raider is the best I've seen in the series. She can use rope arrows to swing, can throw her climbing axe to get to unreachable locations, and can even use her arrow shot into a wall to make a temporary ledge. She climbs faster and more efficiently. She also stumbles, falls, and trips, which in turn makes her more real and believable. Walls, ledges, and cliff sides crack and crumble when traversed, which always keeps you vigilant and on your toes. Been reading some of Nathan Drake's journals, haven't you, Lara? It wouldn't be Tomb Raider without tombs, and the developers at Crystal Dynamics have delivered. Rise of the Tomb Raider has plenty of challenging tombs to satisfy the need of artifact hunters. Each tomb tells a story, and each one is different and unique in their own way. The puzzles are truly demanding, asking for your complete attention and concentration. These sections have no checkpoints, so if you fall or die, you will be back at square one. That is part of the reason they are so challenging. The other reason is that they used a combined set of problem-solving, brain-teasing, physics-based puzzles. There wasn't one puzzle that I did where I didn't say, I need to take a minute and think. I haven't been this satisfied when figuring something out in a long time. So in short, Rise of the Tomb Raider is nothing more than a masterpiece. With its engrossing story, stunning visuals, challenging tombs, and fun combat, the only flaw I found with it was that it ended too soon. I give it a 9.5 out of 10. Now, we're left with just one question. How will Crystal Dynamics top this adventure and Lara Croft's next outing?